As someone who just turned 63 on tax day, I like your payroll tax proposal.
There you go.
But in all seriousness, you're up here saying what I would have asked all the candidates. Everyone wants to grow the economy, but the GDP and our national debt are perilously close to each other. And every economist past and now will tell you that's a very scary place to be. I don't think just entitlement reform is enough. And people say, gee, a 1%, let's start in the right direction. I think we need more reduction of the government. And if so, what would you cut out? What would you reduce? Where would you basically make some of the government people unemployed?
Well, we've done, let's remember a couple of statistics. I know you say you don't think entitlement reform is enough, but remember that the numbers are that in federal spending, 71% of federal spending is on entitlements, and 29% is on everything else. So, you know, it's a lot of it. And the reason we haven't dealt with this, and the reason I believe we have some of the additional trillions and trillions of dollars in debt that we have, is not only the expansion of the government under Barack Obama, but also the refusal to deal with those issues. You know, in the last 25 years, Medicaid has grown over 800%, while the economy in the last 25 years has grown 200%. Now, I was a political science major, not a math major, but even a political science major can do that math, okay? Even I can do that math, it doesn't work. Let me tell you what we did in New Jersey, and give you an indication of what I think needs to be done on a national level. As I said off the top, when I came in, we had a $29 billion budget and $11 billion deficit. We went through the budget line by line, and we cut 800 programs in order to balance the budget. We did not raise taxes on the people of New Jersey, and haven't for the 5.5 years that I've been governor. And so you have. So I'm going to stand up here off the top of my head and do the, you know, let's go through the federal budget and start cutting programs. What you have to have is the will and the resolve to be able to do it. And the only way you'll know if someone does is to look at what they've done before. Have they just talked about it, or have they actually done it? And so in New Jersey, we've actually done it. And now we've had 6 years in a row of balanced budgets. Gone from 13% of one-shot non-recurring revenues down to 3%. That means you're eliminating the structural deficit as well. But I will tell you that cutting alone is not going to fix this problem. We have to grow this economy at 4% or better, because we are not going to cut our way out of an $18 trillion problem. We're not going to grow our way out of an $18 trillion problem if that's an either-or proposition. It has to be both. You have to be resolved to be able to do that. And that's why I led with entitlements. Because if you're going to try to deal with the fiscal problems of our country, why would you go first to the place where 29% of your spending is, rather than where 71% of your spending is? It's just logical. But it's politically risky, because you're going to turn 63. You like my payroll tax idea. But there are going to be some other people who don't like some of the other ideas. But you know what? I didn't run for governor of New Jersey to be elected prom king. Okay? I'm not looking to be the most popular guy in the world. I'm looking to be the most respected one. And the way you do that is to put forward real ideas.